COVID was obviously something none of us was expecting or planning for. And I think the hospitality sector as a whole has very much been impacted. I think being one of the leading brands in the sector, we've definitely come out more positively, and we're very much, our strategy is we are obviously going to succeed and make sure we have happy teams on that journey. During the pandemic, obviously everyone across society's mental health could have been impacted, as we've kind of seen in the government stats and various charity reports. So at Wagamama, we were fully aware that some of our team could potentially be suffering from mental health challenges, and we wanted to do something to make sure we could support them with that. If we hadn't, again, kept that communication channel open and that continuous knowledge about the product like we have with Salary Finance's offering, it's very easy for people to forget what's available and how we are there to support, and what kind of associations we have with things such as mental health as well. So where we had obviously a lot of our teams furloughed due to the full closure back in March and April 2020, when all the shops and everything was closed, it was really imperative that we were aware. Obviously 80% of wages was not 100%, and again, we didn't have revenue coming in, so we had to think, how will this be affecting our team? So from a mental health piece, being indoors all day, very limited contact with others, it was going to impact on their financial health too, knowing that they still had those bills coming in. So we really wanted to make sure that individuals were aware. Again, we have this Salary Finance partnership. Can this be of help to you? And we definitely saw an increase in advance, but again, that really helped our teams to know that there was some support there, and it wasn't a case of they need to go into their overdraft, they need to get a loan from a high street or bank that perhaps isn't the best one for them, and just gave them a real offering and support function through our partnership with Salary Finance. I think COVID had very much demonstrated that individuals are financially vulnerable, and particularly if they're kind of, everyone lives their life differently, and if they aren't saving or aren't planning for even next week's kind of bills, by not working or being impacted by COVID, it very much can soon become a larger problem. We want to make it fun, informal, but informative. So I think if we had a webinar in terms of classroom setting, talking about finances and spreadsheets, that really wouldn't engage our teams or anyone, I don't think. So by very much having these informal snippets of information and partnering particularly with Salary Finance on their Learn offering, that's really helped us to make sure we are informing our teams of how they can be more financially savvy and plan for the future, particularly when COVID has demonstrated people are really financially vulnerable.